to Algebra 1 Quick Concepts. We are going to be working with algebraic evaluations today. That's kind of what Saxon calls it, but I guess what I call it would be just substitution. So it's going to be problems like this. So if we see something that looks like this, and then they're going to give you, okay, well, P is equal to -4 and A is equal to 2. So the first rule of substitution is whenever you substitute in, you want to make sure you use parentheses. So this is going to get us into some fancy brackets because we are already dealing with brackets. So if I were to do this, and then I were to take this, and then it would be P, which is going to be -4 minus 2. Okay, so now we're back to order of operations. Okay, so these are just substituting in, but just make sure you use those parentheses. So this is going to follow our subtraction rules, plus negative. This will be a -6. I'm going to bring down this. This is going to go ahead and be a -2. And then this is going to go ahead and be a -2. So -2 times -6 is just 12, and then 12 times -2 is -24. So again, with these, you want to take one step at a time and just work it out slowly. So let's do a couple more just to make sure you're comfortable with it. So if we had something that looked like this, and then they tell you, okay, well, P is equal to -2 and A is equal to -4. So again, make sure you are using parentheses when you go to take care of this. -4. Okay, so this is just going to be a 4. This is going to be a 2. And then you can go ahead and multiply those together. It's just going to be an 8 on the outside. And then this will be an 8 on the inside. So our answer is 64. All right, so let's do one more just to kind of cement it home. I think the biggest thing here is writing it out correctly. So for my messy boys out there, you got to slow down and take your time, or you will make a mess of this. So -2, -2, -2 -2 minus -5 minus -2 minus, actually -5. I just messed up the X and the A. Minus -2. Okay, so I could go ahead and just multiply those together to get a 2, but let's do this one here. This is plus positive, so that's going to be a 3 times 2 minus, and this would be a plus positive, so that's going to be a -3. And then, of course, I should move my 2 over so you understand what is going on there. This will be a 6 minus -3 times 2. That's plus positive, so we got a 9 times a 2, which is an 18. So those, again, the book calls them algebraic evaluations. I think of more of it as substitution, but it just pulls in everything you've learned. It's pulling in those order of operations and those negative rules, whether it's multiplying negatives or adding and subtracting negatives. Okay, and that is it.